Aquarius, welcome to Black Star Tarot. Thank you guys for stopping by. This is your love reading for September. Let's see what energies are coming in for you guys. And love, Aquarius, don't mind my nails. They're always a mess. If I had to wait it to polish them, these readings would never get done. I promise. All right, so we have the card of commitment. Aquarius, somebody wants you to do just this, okay? Someone wants you to commit. They want you to surrender yourself to them, Aquarius, and to promise that you will be there, Aquarius. I sense this. I feel like someone's heading in, you know, whether this is somebody that you've dealt with before or somebody new. Or Aquarius, this could be your intention this month, is to seal the deal, to finally make a commitment with someone and build a family, okay? Or to start a new relationship. But there is the energy of commitment heading in for you. This is going to be interesting, Aquarius, right? Let's see, you know, what this is. But I honestly feel like either someone is wanting this from you, a commitment from you, wanting you to surrender, or this is you willingly doing it, okay? You're finally going to take that leap to kind of allow someone else to come in, Aquarius, and get to know you, because, you know, a lot of Aquariuses are very elusive, and you leave a lot of people, you know, wondering. You have a lot of people chasing, trying to figure out what's going on in Aquarius's head, okay? And whether this is new or someone that you've dealt with before, doesn't matter, right? There is some type of solid connection or commitment coming in for you guys this month. You're finally going to surrender and open up your heart to another. Some of you, okay? Some of you. All right. What are the messages for Aquarius? Spirit, what are the messages do we have for Aquarius? I want to make sure that these cards are in your view, because I really suck at that. All right, let's see. So we have inner child. So this is going to be, you know, a struggle for some of you. Maybe growing up, your family may not have been the emotional type, or maybe you're just not the emotional type. So I feel like it's going to take a lot of inner work, or it has taken a lot of inner work for you to be able to open up your heart, you know, commit yourself and allow, you know, someone else to come in. But whoever this is that you're dealing with, this is some type of soulmate connection, Aquarius. This is somebody from your past, somebody from your, that is meant to be on your journey. All right, it's somebody from your tribe, okay? What else for Aquarius? I just had a flipper. So we have winter, all right? So that is, you know, the symbolism of winter could just be winter itself. This person could come in during, you know, the winter this month. Some of you could be making this connection, you know, this winter. This could just be you de-icing, you know, that cold heart of yours, Aquarius. I keep hearing like shadow work. Like you've actually, this is either you've worked on yourself when it comes to love, or you know, or this is what you need to do, you know, so maybe work at, you know, defrosting your heart, okay? Because I know not all Aquariuses, I'm not, you know, beating Aquarius up by no means. I love Aquariuses, I really do. But I know sometimes people can look at you as being cold and detached, you know, like something's wrong with you, right? Or that you've been through something, like what's wrong with Aquarius? They just weird. When in fact, you know, it's not that. You just have boundaries, you know, you do put up barricades because you recognize that people are toxic, right? So, you know, so your person may feel like, you know, in order to get to you, to get you to commit, that they have to, you know, kind of get through this icy barrier that, you know, you put up, okay, Aquarius? But somebody's wanting, you know, to do that. Yeah, so again, you know, somebody may feel like, God, Aquariuses, they have feelings? They're just numb, right? They don't, you know, they don't show affection. But I think what your person may not realize, Aquarius, is that where you don't show it or express it, let me just say that, And where you don't express it, you do other things that, show a person that you care. But in order for them to experience that, they have to be close to you, right? You have to let them in, right? If this is somebody relying on a phone conversation or for you to say, hey, I love you, you probably may not say that, right? You probably never say that, at least not for a long time, right? So, your person may feel that you're kind of cold and standoffish, or, you're kind of numb when it comes to your feelings, okay? But you have this commitment here. Now, what you're going to do with it in this reading, I guess we'll find out, right? How this commitment that either you're in or that's coming in, how you're going to handle this. But whoever is on the outside looking in, I feel like they think that you have like some issues, okay, with expressing your emotions, your feelings, or whatever the case may be. They kind of feel like maybe you've been traumatized, at some point in your life. But we all know that, that could very well be a possibility, but that's just not the case for a lot of Aquariuses. And even if you have been traumatized in some way, bad relationships, maybe your parents didn't hug you enough, I don't really know, it does serve you, right? Because you're able to ward off people that don't deserve you. Okay, so we have regain control, we have past life connection, we got love on the bottom of the deck. Let's look at that. Yes. What else for you, Aquarius? We have fixing what is broken, and we have vulnerable. So somebody here, and this may not necessarily be you. Could very well be the other person that is having some issues. Okay, but I think gaining control is what your person wants to do. They're looking at you like you're some type of mental case or a basket case. All right, maybe they've dealt with you in the past because we have this past life connection. But like I said earlier, I do feel like some of you are dealing with somebody from the past, or maybe they feel that your past life connections are the reason why you're not as affectionate, so to speak. And I'm using that word loosely, Aquarius. Don't get upset with me, okay? And your person feels like they need to, fix you, right? As though, they're like you're some type of helpless basket case, right? We have this card of vulnerable. I think that's how they look at you. Very delicate, maybe in need of a hug, Aquarius, but they feel like if they could just get in, that they could control the way you operate, okay, the way you choose to love. But that's not how it works, right? They have to accept you for the way that you are, right? They just can't come in and think that you're just some lost cause that has been heartbroken in the past, and that they can come in and fix the way you are. There's nothing that needs to be fixed, Aquarius, right? So cross watcher, just so Aquarius isn't lost. Aquarius knows how to commit when they want to commit, okay? If it's the right person, Aquarius will be there, okay? Because Aquariuses are usually very in tune with what it is that they want. So Aquarius, you're looking for a romance that is meaningful, all right? That's the type of commitment you want. Something hot, something passionate, something romantic. You don't need someone coming in with all this pride and ego. Yeah, Aquarius is just messed up. I need to do this. They need to do that, and maybe it's not you at all, Aquarius. Maybe it's them, right? It could definitely be them. But I feel like your person's like, what, if I could just spend time with Aquarius, I can fix them. I can make Aquarius right. So I don't know who this is, but they're interesting, Aquarius. I just want to let you know, okay? This is a very interesting person. So what else this month for Aquarius? Who would you let go of? All right. So see, there it is, like that cold, right? It says cold on here. It says left out, walked away in cold. I don't know, Aquarius. Like, maybe whoever you're dealing with, or if this is a past life connection, maybe you've left them behind before. You kind of left them feeling some kind of way. That is a strong possibility here for some of you. You could have dismissed somebody and you kind of left them in this state where they feel vulnerable, they feel left out. Maybe you broke their heart, and they've maybe taken some time to get themselves back together again. But I think in the same breath, this person definitely still feels like you know, there's something wrong with you. They got a lot of nerve, because I honestly feel like there's something wrong with them, right? They're conflicted, like if this is kind of what they think, right? I just, they have this energy where it's like they're like, yeah, Aquarius is like hot and cold. And I feel like if that is the case, the reason why you're letting off those vibes is because you probably don't 100%, you know, trust this person, or not trust them, but feel like maybe they're just not for you. And maybe you just don't want to hurt their feelings, right? You may not want to shatter, you know, their heart. I don't know, but I do see where some of you could have, you know, as in the past, maybe left a connection, left a commitment, and they may not know why, okay? And they could be vulnerable to you, maybe trying to get themselves together, because there's someone edging in here. All right, if you're not messing with somebody right now, Aquarius, there's someone who's trying to get in, okay? Somebody who you may have separated from, you, that you've walked away from. But nevertheless, if you're wondering what they're thinking about you, they think you are probably the coldest, most unaffectionate person that they've ever met, all right? Crazy. So we have distracted, we have sidetracked, change, and delays. So your mind could be elsewhere, right? You could be, you know, wanting to do different things in your time right now. We have this ecstasy card, chasing thrills, excitement, good times. Aquarius, this is when you're at your best, right? When you can be in your own element, in your own mind, out in the stratosphere, you know, really enjoying time with yourself, okay? And it's not that you're distracted. You're not distracted, you know, at all. It's just that, you know, you're able to function, you know, alone. You don't necessarily need a commitment to fulfill you. And so your person could think that, you know, maybe you're seeing other people, all right? Maybe you're just into other things. Maybe you're not sharing exactly what's going on in your mind. You know, you're distracted or sidetracked, as the card says, and you're not really putting the effort into this commitment or the time, okay? Or the time. We have cycles showing up here in the reading, and we have this past life connection. So definitely somebody that you've dealt with in the past that could have not really separated from you, at least not completely, because there's someone here that you've maybe haven't been talking to in quite some time. Maybe they've just been waiting for you to reach out, Aquarius, and I'm pretty sure that you've been, you know, mindful of them reaching out as well, meaning that they haven't been calling you. I think you probably knew or know that they will eventually, you know, at some point. They could just be waiting it out to see how long you go, Aquarius. They could just be like, you know what, let me just see, you know, because I don't know, I just feel like somebody could be holding out almost, right? Like, you know, I'll wait. But in the meantime, you know, they're not really happy, okay? They could have some resentment about the way that you treat them, Aquarius, because they just don't understand you. And I think that is the bottom line, right? They don't understand you. This person wants to commit, but you're making it difficult for them. Rightly so. For some of you, I feel like it's rightly so, because you want to, you know, even though this person, you're aware that this person is family, right? It's just that, I don't know, it's something about them, right, Aquarius? It's something about them that's keeping you from it, all right? There's a reason why you're rejecting them. I think this person may lack depth, right? And their values may be a little shady, you know, and maybe now is just not the time. Maybe one day, but not today, Aquarius. Despite the attraction that, you know, your person has to you, or this person has for you, I think they exhaust you pretty quickly, all right? And they're tiptoeing around you, because I don't think they want their heart broken. Again, I think they've probably had enough of that, Aquarius. So let's see what else we have. I don't even know if this shit is making sense, but it's a very interesting reading. So we have the Nine of Pentacles. So Aquarius, at the end of the day, you're happy by yourself, right? To me, you know, when I see the Nine of Pentacles, sometimes it reminds me of being single, right? It's that it's not a selfish energy, but it's definitely kind of borderlines, like, you know, being self-sufficient, you know, just kind of doing your own thing, being independent, you know, just rewarding yourself based off of your own efforts. And a lot of people don't understand that. So your person may not, you know, understand that. So it is what it is. What can we do? Like, can't do nothing. You can't help the way the person feels, right? You have to make yourself happy. This, the Magician. We got a manipulator here. Yeah, so the Magician, you could be dealing with a Virgo or Gemini, okay? You know, this, you know, sometimes a magician can be like one of those people that's kind of like they play mind games. Yeah, you know, kind of like they got the victim, more like a victim mentality. Like, you know, poor me, Aquarius is just always pooping on me, you know, treating me bad, you know, and so they kind of walk away from the relationship like in this perpetual bitterness, right? That's here on the table, like. You know, they just try to manipulate or use their, you know, emotional power over your Aquarius, right, to make you feel like I said, like you're the lost cause, or you know that you're the one that has the issues, you know, you're the one that can't commit, you know, you're the one that, you know, needs therapy. Okay, right, that's that Magician, you know, can sometimes play, you know, those mind games. So, you know, the person that you have in your energy, whoever this person is, could definitely be a trickster. Okay, so be mindful, you know, of that. So Nine of Wands, setback after setback after setback. Your person's guarded, you're guarded, you know, to some extent. Your person is a little, you know, a little tired of your ways, like I said before. But what's interesting is they haven't given up yet. Despite this Nine of Wands energy, they may be guarded, but they haven't given up, right? They're teetering a fine line. It's like they, you know, if they return Aquarius, it may be, you know, like small increments of conversation, or you know, them not really investing or putting as much time into you as they did before, because they feel, like I said, like you won't allow them, you know, to open up. So very slowly, right, with the Nine of Pentacles, very slow, you know, movement towards your Aquarius right now. Regardless of how slow they move, regardless about how they feel about you, regardless, you know, of how much they fantasize about you, they haven't given up, right? They're still on this horse. They're still, you know, moving in just really slow, you know, nice and slow and steady. You know, they don't want to, they feeling you out a little bit here, Aquarius, with this Knight of Pentacles. They feeling you out just a little. Yeah. I don't know if you've realized this, Aquarius, but you may have put, you know, you kind of stained this person just a little bit. You know, I think you left a mark or some type of imprint, you know, on them, particularly with the bitterness here. And I feel like they're blocked and they can't go anywhere. Like, it's even difficult for this person to even get into another commitment because they're still bitter about, you know, the way that, you know, things may have gone between the two of you. Okay. Oh my God. I don't know, Aquarius. Even though your person feel like you need therapy, I think they need therapy. I mean, that's just my opinion. So, Ten of Wands. It's just kind of, to me, it's darn and not no different than, you know, the Nine of Wands. Like, they're very similar. All right. Somebody feels like, you know, you're hard work. Like, you're hard to deal with. But yet, they're still, you know, pushing for that final push. It's just, they not sure. Because they feel like you're a lot of stress. You know, like, in order to get you, Aquarius, like, it's you're a lot of responsibility, right? So, you know, I think they've burned themselves out in the past, having to try to be in this commitment with you. They just feel like it's just hard work, Aqua. They feel like it's just hard work. They don't really know what to do with you at the end of the day. That's kind of how I feel. Like, they want to come towards you, but then at the same time, you know, they feel that they'll never be able to persuade you, right? They'll never be able to get you in the way that they want. I don't know what it is here, Aquarius, but I kind of feel like your person, like there's a disconnect. I don't know if something happened between you and them in the past, but I feel like uh the energy isn't there 100%, you know, anymore. Like it's just weird. Like if you've you know, met up with this person or hung out with them, or you know, even if you've talked to them on the phone, there's just something, you know, like there's an empty space, if that makes any sense. Like there, it just seems like there's a, it's like it's you, all this space, and then them. I don't know, it's just something that has missing. Maybe this is dying out to some extent. So if you know, were connected to somebody here, particularly if it was somebody from your past, a soulmate or something like that, I just feel like it's on its way out the door. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm feeling, Aquarius. So I don't even know what to say about this. I honestly don't. All right. What else we have for you guys? Do I have any more cards for you? Dang, that's all I got. That's interesting. All right. All right, Aquarius. So this is what I have for you. It's certainly not much. It was actually a pretty uh dry reading, but that's okay, right? Basically, you got somebody, you know, there's somebody that, you know, was just wants to commit, but at the same time, I don't think that they feel like they would be successful. So, oh well, right? Next. So that's kind of what I have for you, Aquarius. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you in the next video.